I couldn't find much online about how to completely take apart one of these juggling clubs. Play has a few videos of their own online, how to replace like the ring or the body, but not how to replace the handle, which involves taking the entire thing apart. So I thought as I was figuring out how to do it on my own, maybe I'd make a video. So the first thing is getting the cat out of the way. First thing is taking the ends off. In one of their videos, Play recommended a screwdriver for taking this cap off. It's a little sticker, but I found it hard to do that without mangling it. Stop that. This is a safety pin with a little hook bent in it. So I'm sticking that under and peeling it up, and then that will hopefully get it far enough up I can grab onto it. You may not care about mangling this sticker because it's not really necessary. Unscrew. Same thing at the other end. There's no sticker at this end. Now the knob, you have to twist a little bit to get it off. And we see here the dowel flush with the end of the handle here. Once both the ends are off, you can just sort of... I didn't know when I bought these replacement handles. They say the ring has to be replaced if you're replacing the handle because it's impossible to get it off without breaking it, and I think that's probably true. So I didn't order replacement rings when I bought the handles, so I guess I'm not going to have rings for a while. There's this metal clip that holds the handle onto the dowel. The way to do that is stick a flathead screwdriver. I need a different screwdriver for this. Well, so it seems like some flathead screwdrivers work much better than others in this case. Ended up with this one, kind of a medium size, fairly flat profile. So the clip is off, to kind of bend it to get it all the way off. Now, you have the handle and the dowel, which are still probably kind of stuck together. Sort of twist and pull. You can pull them apart. A trick I ended up using on two of these three clubs. This is a little piece of a yoga mat, which I also use to open jars. To get a better grip on this dowel, I wrapped it around that, and that let me twist it a little better. Didn't seem necessary for the second one, but I did it for the first one and the third one. So putting the other handle onto the dowel. Supposedly, it should be flush with the end of the handle, but I noticed something very strange when comparing these two handles. One of them is very slightly longer than the other. I took apart one of my older smooth handle clubs, and it was more like this one than this one. It's about 2 millimeters, I think. I did find that this made it impossible to get the body of the club all the way down to meet the handle. So what I ended up doing on the first club I did this with is push it a little bit further so that the dowel is sticking out about 2 millimeters from the end of the handle. I don't know why this is different on these two different handles. I assume they must have changed the design slightly at some point, and I don't know which one is the newer and which one is the older version, or if it's just random. I have no idea. I have the new handle on the dowel now. I have to put the clip back on. I'll try to center it within that area of the handle where it's meant to go. To clip it back together like it was, you need some pliers. I'm using these locking pliers because they're what I have. I think regular pliers would work, except you do need something, I think, with sort of a flat end and ridges on the inside of it here. Because otherwise I don't think it's going to be able to grip. Take the two ends of the clip and squeeze them together until it clicks. If you have a ring to put on it, this is the point when you would slide the ring onto the handle and then you can sort of slide it up until it clicks into place here. Once it's on, apparently it's never coming off. Since I don't have a replacement ring, I'm not doing that right now, but I'll slide the body back onto the new handle. Should meet the handle and be fairly flush there. You can see there's a little bit of a gap there. I may have underestimated how much the dowel should stick out. I really don't know what the right measurements are on this thing. To get this screw back into the top, you definitely need this to go into the dowel and not next to it. So you need to make sure the dowel's hole is lined up with the hole in the body. You can kind of move the top of the dowel around by bending it in here. And if the light is good enough, you'll be able to see it moving through the hole here and see when the hole is lined up. It may require direct sunlight. Don't want to make it extremely tight because it would probably strip the threads on the plastic dowel in there. Knob back on the end. Seems to fit okay even with the dowel sticking out a bit. Screw back in the knob. And optionally, put the little sticker back on the end if that's something you care about. And that's about it. Hopefully, you learned something. I certainly did.